All right, so September, how do we do? 239. 239, what's, you guys know how that ranks amongst our average or compared to our history?
Second best, you said, right?
Yeah, second best month ever. Okay, 13 years we've been in business. So even though it seems like just any other month, it's our second best month ever. So let's give ourselves some credit for that. Another good trend that I'm seeing is since June we did 207,000, July 232,000, August 236. So every month, we're going the right direction. Okay, so for a while we went down. The month we had our best was back in May, 258,000. So that was an incredible month, and then we kind of dipped down and we're going back up again. Okay, so it's always important to know which direction we're going, and we're going the right direction. So that's a very encouraging sign for us. Still not our goal at 300,000. Okay, still not beating our best at 258,000. So that's kind of our targets. 300,000 is our target, but at least
We're getting closer.
we're getting closer, and maybe
Maybe by next year then.
I'm thinking this month. It's all gonna depend on
Stay humble, maybe like this month will be like 20 something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like every year we've been like,
Yeah, we'll talk about that too. But a lot of things are gonna depend on how if we can get there or not. And part of it is obviously you guys, how energized and how committed you guys are, which I feel like we have a team that's capable of doing it. And another part of it is like how many leads we get, so how that video does, and a lot of other factors as far as just lead volume, So it's a team effort. I have to do, keep the phones ringing, and then you guys have to close them. But I feel like we have the team to get up to 300,000. I do. So hopefully me and Mo could get something together that will really help us out. If it happens earlier, then I think 300,000, yeah, I think we could do it this month. 5 Saturdays, no holidays, 31 days, so that's a perfect setup. And then November and December, they get a little bit slower last year because Facebook leads, they kind of get a little bit more competition with Black Friday, and like retail really tries to cram the feeds with their advertising, and our advertisement kind of loses a little bit of steam because there's so much competition. So if you guys remember, October was really great last year, and then November, December was a little bit slower. So definitely right now is the time to really go hard. If you guys need a vacation or take a break or something like that, then November or December are good times to do that.
okay.
All right, cool. So some of the highlights, Kalia's back. Let's welcome back Kalia. Okay. She's definitely gonna help us out. She did 17,000 her first month. She was gone for 8 months, so I was like, okay, we were just joking around, talking about okay, you remember everything? But she came back, everything's the same. She knows how to do the customer service. She knows how to sell, so that's a big piece to our puzzle. So her coming back is gonna be something that's gonna really help us out moving forward for sure. In the video, I mentioned it already, but I really appreciate you guys bringing the energy and looking great. I think it came out great. So that's another highlight. Looking back, we're gonna say okay, September we did that, and I think that's gonna make a difference for these last 3 months. All right, so let's get into recognition. I always want to recognize people when they have their best months ever, and someone had their best month ever last month. You guys want to know guess who? Yeah, Ale. So congratulations, 30,000. That's a great number there. Still getting better and better, every month. And I think one of the things that really helps you out is just being ready. Coming in early, always on time or early, and just helping out the newer people, but always being engaged, and just great signs. And anytime you beat your personal best, I think that's something that worth recognizing for. So let's congratulate Ale again. All right, for best attendance, we have an agent who was here 101% of the time, was not late even for one single day, and that's Diana. So let's congratulate Diana. Yeah, I think when you're on your first 60 days, it's kind of hard to be recognized for any category. It's kind of hard to win in certain categories, obviously, but attendance is something you can fully control, and for the whole 60 days, which is going to be 60 days on Monday, so make sure you show up on Monday and you'll be good. The whole that goes downhill. That does happen to some people. The best behavior for 60 days. But yeah, for the first 60 days, every single day, on here on time, and it's a great sign. And I think not just being here, but I feel like our customer service team has gotten a little bit stronger, and I think our customer service level actually has gone a little bit higher too. So not just being here, but great signs as far as taking care of our clients and being dependable. So congratulations again, Diana. All right, most payments, this is a close one, 91 payments. I think with more agents, it does make sense that it gets a little bit more spread out. But let's congratulate Jay with 91 payments. She's won this contest 9 months in a row now, every month. And looking back at 2019, it was mostly Ali who won that contest. And look where she is 2020. And look back at 2018, the person who was winning that contest almost every month was Blanca. So, it's a good sign of activity and just, being here and putting in the hours and just being engaged and picking up phone calls. So, and, she got her license the previous month, and for being her first fully licensed month, doing 7,000, great signs for her. So she still has a lot of work to do, but, I see the progression and then she's following the footsteps of some of you guys have went through. So really excited about her and her progress so far too. All right, and then we'll get into sales. We have a third place winner is Blanca. Let's congratulate Blanca. There you go. So Blanca, this is her second month in a row, finishing the top 3. And I think it's just, something we could all count on, when it comes to just bringing the work ethic. Every day is something that we don't take for granted here, because it's just work ethic is something that she brings every day she comes into work. Second in payments at 88 payments. Phone calls second too for 753. And yeah, with her commission, 41,000 was her number. So with her commission, it's kind of interesting. At 41,000, it averaged out to be exactly $41 per hour. But yeah, another great month for Blanca. Second place, this is a position that this agent has owned for the whole year. And September was no different with 52,000 in sales. Let's give it up for Jasmine. Congratulations. So Jasmine was close to $5,000 in commission, 729 phone calls, 36 hours on the phone, averaged out to making $47 per hour. But yeah, consistency, second place every single month. This year is something that's very difficult to do. And I think staying consistent is also something that's very difficult to do, but just coming here every day with the energy and the positivity is something that is a huge part of our team and something that it rubs off on other people. So we really appreciate your efforts, Jasmine, and congratulations for another great month. All right, and then we have our agent of the month. She did 60,000. So 60,000 for the 8th time in 9 months. Pretty crazy, right? So congratulations, Laura. I mean, getting to 60,000, that's a huge number, and to do it every month except for 1 month, that's incredible. I think it was kind of funny when she was like, yeah, it's kind of a slow month for me. I was like, yeah, it kind of is, but it's like 60,000. 99% attendance. And that's without working any Saturdays. I think the only time she missed a little bit of work is like to get her hair done, ready for the video. Besides that, like she's here like every single days, a lot of days staying late, so just incredibly dependable. Most phone calls this month, 757, and then the most phone hours, 46 hours. 46 hours when there's 168 working hours, so we calculated like she was on the phone like 27% of the time she's here. Which seems like a lot, but at the same time you kind of think about it, it's like that's doable. For every hour you're here, that comes out to like 17 minutes on the phone. Okay, so it's doable. I think it's like we want to congratulate her for being top there, but I feel like our phone number, hours is something that we want to kind of take a look at, and all individuals think like, okay, how can I be on the phone more? How can I be on the phones? How can I, cross sell more? How can I develop more relationship from somebody on the phone? What can I get out of this call? Maybe call, it could be something that we could maximize too. 2 life policy, 2 business policies, and then she's averaging $63,000 for the year. And what she averaged for this month was $52 per hour. So let's congratulate Laura again. All right, so let's get into, something I want to talk about. So sometimes I just want to worry, you guys might be like, oh man, these meetings are all the same. It's always the same thing every meeting, But I want to show you guys like, well, is it really? Because let's go back to 2017. Not that long time, not that long ago, just 3 years ago. Okay, October of 2017, Laura was agent of the month. She did 25,000. Okay, Jasmine did 22,000. And you know who was in 3rd place?
Fanta.
No.
No, it's Brenda that one.
No.
No?
No.
No.
Huh? This is a good agent, but huh?
Martha.
Uh-uh. 3rd place.
Blanca.
Well, this is just October. Most of the year she was her.
No, it was Brenda.
Well,
was the only
this is one specific month, October. You remember? I know your memory is good, but this is. You guys.
Is she still working or no? No.
No.
It's 2016.
Come on, guys. You guys are looking at him.
You. Oh my god, it's since we haven't sold forever.
But back then, for the year, I was like, me and Blanca were like pretty close numbers. Okay.
Well, that's when you actually did sell down.
Yeah.
We could actually reach 300 if you sell down.
I know.
You gotta take accountability, huh?
No,
Where
if
it goes.
he would sell for one deal, he would sell like 22,000.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah. I used to write some group house policies. Yeah.
You have potential then. We could really reach
That's-
this month.
that's
and get
true.
on the phone.
Yeah. I might have to make a video that features me.
Seriously.
Those home ones that you said.
Yeah. I'm planning on, but I want to make sure you guys are fed first. Get the Spanish speakers going.
And if not, if you get more than us,
Yeah.
just give us a little half of yours.
Huh? Yeah, that's right. They're gonna be English lead anyway, so you guys.
No, sell it and then give us a little half of yours.
Yeah.
Out there,
You want to do that for me too then?
Or maybe comes back. We already told him.
I don't think it works that way, but yeah. Well, so yeah. But I also had a good September too. I did 2,000. Right, and then August was very embarrassing because I did 0. So I'm going the right direction too. So the whole point is like we're doing, back from October as a team we did 91,000. Okay, think
October?
Yeah, for the whole month, the whole team.
Really? But
2017.
we were in this office, and every time we were in this office, we used to reach at least 100 because that was a big deal back then.
We started to, but some months was like, yeah.
I remember
Is that low?
100,000. It was like a big deal for us.
Mhm.
He'll even like the little bonus that we would get, he'll like double it. Like we would get 100,000.
Yeah.
Like it was first agent and then I was like $500. And then the second was like $400.
Well, because the reason these numbers were so low, I had to make up and figure out other ways to kind of compensate you guys, But now the way I'm doing it is most of the money is going into leads, so you guys could just increase numbers, and you guys could all agree that we're doing better now than we were 3 years ago.
If that was the case,
Yeah.
the bonus should be like $1,000.
Back then.
He's like,
Just know that we do in different ways, but what's important is the number in your checks. Right? There's a lot of numbers you can look at how we get there, but
We're in the right direction.
we're in the right direction. And then 2018. 2018 was just 118,000. Okay, Laura was agent among 37,000. Okay, so what I'm trying to tell you guys is we're going the right way. October last year was a great year. It was actually our best month of the year last year. So when I'm telling you guys that October could be a great year for you this year, I'm just saying that because October last year was our best month ever. Okay, at 246,000. Okay, so yeah, no national holidays, 5 Saturdays, 31 days. This could be it. Like I agree with you, Blanca. This could be it.
Then you feel very accomplished.
Yeah.
It's a good feeling.
Well, part of the strategy is selling is fun. I miss selling. I really do. part of the game plan is for me to help out a couple more customer service. You know, so a lot of my attention goes to, you know, well, Jaylene, you know, at first I was like, okay, let me sit to Jaylene, make sure she gets, you know, up to date because Maria's gone, and then Diana, you know, training her and stuff like that. It's very, I like to, you know, focus on helping people first, and then, you know, once we have all these seats filled up, and I'm like, okay, well, everyone's on fire, and I'm like, okay, then, you know, maybe I like to get back. I like to get back into that game too.
And we're gonna sit down. Maria's coming back.
This month, right? Well,
I don't know.
Mid-October, but
Mid?
yeah.
Oh, really? Wow.
So I'll be back in mid-October because I guess
Yeah.
her
Jaylene's wishing.
I
Praying.
like Maria's thing.
Yeah, I know, you made that very clear.
Well, next
I
today.
feel like we have more in common to talk about.
Uh-huh.
Maria's just like, let's go get quiet.
But we talk.
One-sided. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's one-sided.
One-sided?
It's like one-sided. It's like you ask the questions and we ask you, and it's like, oh, okay. Well, what did you do? You know?
Right.
Turn it back to us. It's one-sided.
Yeah. 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 No,
It's like girl conversation.
Yeah.
He was like you kept telling him there.
Of course, yeah. And I'm your boss too, so yeah, it's like I totally get it, but just for this is just to like, you know,
Is all this recorded now?
yeah.
Yeah.
But
But
well, I say can you edit some of this part, but yeah, no, but yeah, I do enjoy the training part too. I really do, you know, and it kind of keeps me like, you know, making sure like what's going on and stuff like that. And I know agents that haven't trained in such a long time, they don't even know what's going on sometimes. Like someone will ask them like, hey, how do I do this? And they don't even know. And they ask somebody else and that person's gone or like, you know, sick or something like that. It's just like puts that agency in a very vulnerable position. So when I'm helping out Diana with these advanced situations, I'm like, oh, this is how it works. Like I'm reminding myself, you know. And then when yeah, and when Jay's working on a sales situation, I'm like, oh, this is how, like I gotta remind myself. So training is a very important part of growing the agency. And frankly, I feel like it's more important than me selling. You know, because then I could have 3 or 4 or 5, you know, a lot of agency owners are like, I'm just gonna sell and I don't wanna give my leads to anybody else. I pay for these myself. Like I don't trust anybody selling my leads. Like, well, we're not gonna grow that way because how much can one person potentially sell? You know, I'm trying to grow a bigger business than like, you know, 300,000. If that was the ultimate goal, like yeah, I'll sell. But then I want to do more than that. And to be able to do that, I'd rather spend my time getting Jaylene and Diana and Jay got licensed. And I'd rather build a team like that because I know in the long run that's better for us. All right. So yeah, we're going the right direction. This month I want to talk about, okay, blowing up again. Okay, we did it last month, right? Last month we talked about how we're gonna blow up. That was kind of like the plan. Okay, and this month I want to talk about why we want to blow up. And another thing first we want to talk about is like, some people say you did blow up. You know, #1 farmers agency 3 years in a row this year. You know, personalized agent of the year. They gave me that, you know, award. That personalized auto and homeowners insurance, like agent of the whole year, or the company award. 10,000 clients. That's like that's a lot. You know, the agency does 1 million, over 1 million a year. Last year, this year, well past that. So people were like, you blew up. Like, what's the matter? Like,
yeah, dang. That's why like you have those little meetings. Like, how do you do this?
yeah. in a charging for that. But so the question is like, why would you say, like, first of all, I want to make it clear that we haven't blown up, okay? And we talked about a little bit with the stats. I did a little bit of math this morning. Okay, there's 27 million drivers in California. 27 million drivers with people with driver's license, right? And we have 10,000 clients. And let's just say they're all auto insurance, even though it's not. It's like 75% of that is auto insurance. So we don't even have 10,000. Okay, so 27 million drivers, 10,000, that's 0.0003% of drivers.
Insure?
That we insure. You think we got a little room to go improve?
Yeah, we have a lot of
Okay. All right, so what if you say, hey, let's just, you know, we do mostly Spanish speakers. Okay, there's 8 million Spanish speakers. So out of 27 million, I guess 8 million is Spanish speakers. Okay, that makes sense, I guess, right?
Probably more.
There's probably more, yeah. So for that, we have 0.001%. Okay, Well, not everyone could have farmers. Makes sense. Our rates aren't cheap, so there are a lot of people who just want cheaper stuff. So everyone can't have farmers. You know, that's how business is built off competition. Well, Farmers has 8% of all the drivers in California. We're actually, Farmers as a company is second place behind State Farm. State Farm is like 8.3% of all the drivers, and Farmers is 7.9%. And Geico is like a little right underneath us. So Farmers is a big company, okay? But it's still only 8% of all the drivers. Okay, that's 2.1 million. So we have 0.004% of all the farmers, people who want farmers, we only have 0.004%. So I'm just trying to tell you guys is that we have a lot of people we can potentially help. So when we sit here and say, hey, we have one of the biggest agencies, we have a lot of clients, we're doing all this great, it's like, we barely exist. All right, so that's why we haven't blown up, in my opinion. Okay, our income level. Okay, that's another reason I don't feel like we've blown up. I feel like we could make more money, okay? And I think my responsibility to let people make more money if they want to. Now, not everybody wants to, you kind of tell, not everybody, some people are happy and some people are, and that's okay too, but if someone is telling me that, hey, I want to make more money, then my obligation to you guys is to give you guys the potential to do that, opportunity to do that. If you want to work harder, want to be here more, if you feel like your commitment level is even higher, then I got to give you guys the opportunity. So to do that, I have to be able to blow this place up so you guys can make more money. So I feel like income level wise, we haven't blown up. Okay. Yeah. And I want to share with you guys, you know, one thing that, people will ask me in these questions that I do is like, man, how come I don't have my people committed to me? They're not committed to the agency. And I tell them well, probably because you're not committed enough to them. So I just want to tell you guys I'm committed. I hope you guys can tell from my actions. I'm here every day trying to help you guys out here. Get here at 8, leaving here after everybody leaves. So I want to tell you guys that I'm committed to being able to increase your guys' income. All right. So why should we blow up? Okay. Because it's not going to be easy, and it might take us another 3 years. Talking about the levels I'm talking about. Okay. Why should we blow up? Because we could be happy. Why go through all the difficulties?
We don't want to make more money.
Yeah, that's something I just talked about. We just want to make more money. I think that's a big part of it. What else?
That's the big part because that's kind of why we come to work.
Yeah. Janine's not coming here to sit next to me. Why? Yeah, we want to make more money. Why though?
For our families.
For our families, yeah.
For bigger goals.
For bigger goals. How does money help our family? Every single way, right?
Want a roof over your head?
Yeah.
And with me, it's my time in bed.
Yeah, let's just start there, If we blow up or not will determine where we even live. Okay, so let's just start with that. Where we live is kind of a big deal of how your life turns out, right? A lot of people are moving out of the state because they simply can't afford it. Okay, so if you blow up or not, it kind of determines where we stay at, okay, what type of schools your kids will go to, how safe the environment is, just literally everything. It just determines so much. So that's why I feel even more of an obligation to be okay.
Health-wise.
Yeah.
Because, insurance and then healthy food is expensive, let me tell you guys. And gyms and all that stuff, it's all money.
Yeah.
Everything's all money, to be honest with you.
And mental health too. If you're in a situation where you're just stressed out, you're how am I going to do it? How am I going to do it? You're going to get sick and your kids are going to grow up not as happy too because they don't see you happy. So it's a big part of health physically and mentally too. So that's why I'm just ooh, you guys are working for me. I feel like I have to work for you guys to make sure you guys are in the position to be able to, do what you guys want to do. So that's why we want to blow up, okay? Another reason I think why we want to blow up is that we know we can. Okay, because we already have the game plan. Let's go over the game plan again. Testing you guys' memory. How are we going to blow up? What's the 3 steps?
More leads.
1 is leads. Okay, so we did that last month, right? We made the video. Okay, we got to get more leads. Without leads, we can't blow up. Okay, so we already know the formula, so this is great. Number 2, what do we have to do?
Showing up.
Showing up with
Great attitude.
Yeah.
Energy.
Yeah. Yep. There you go. Energy. All right.
Great attitude.
That's very the same thing as energy. You know, when you have great attitude, you have great energy, right? So we're gonna take care of our clients with great energy, and following up with people. Just being here is one thing, but you know what type of energy you have, right? So energy is just sleep, eating healthy, exercise. We talked about that. Okay. Number 3 is what?
More agents?
More agents, yeah. More agents we have, the more energy we'll have in here. So I think that will go into energy. It starts with the C. That's one part of the.
Oh, curiosity.
That was a couple months ago. Thank you.
Was I in this meeting?
Well, maybe you
About
weren't.
how?
You were sick, yeah.
No.
Unscripted? No.
It's a whole big picture thing. Remember, like what type of C do we have?
I remember.
Very close to community. This is how we are, like as a group of people. This is yeah. It's the same meeting over and over again. But that's how important it is. Okay, so the culture is what 2 things? So what type of culture? Diana said one of them.
Customer service.
Yeah, culture of customer service, right? We like helping our customers. That's not what we do. Like that's not like an action or like a single thing or certain people do. We just have a culture of customer service. We all do it. We all like our cultures. We all want to grow our business because the blowing up is just basically a number of how many clients we have. So 10,000. We could write a whole bunch of policies, but they're all leaving us, and we're not growing. We're not blowing up, right? So the culture of customer service is so important. And then what's another one? What type of culture do we want to have?
A progressive, positive one.
Positive one with teamwork. All right, Ali, thanks for remembering.
Well, yeah, I bring this up to you all the time. I thought culture is very important to you.
Huh?
I always bring this one up to you.
Yeah, culture is very important, okay? We gotta make a lot of money, but we gotta have a good culture, because without a good culture, we're gonna be making maybe a lot of money, but we're not gonna be happy. That's like, what's the point of making a lot of money if you're not even happy, right? So we wanna have good teamwork, good customer service, you're helping out your teammates, you like your teammates, you have a good relationship with everybody at work, you like your customers, then you're gonna be making money and being happy. And these are the 3 things we need to do to blow up. And the thing I wanna share with you guys is that if we know this, then why wouldn't we do it? Right? Yeah, we're gonna do it. I love it, Jazz, because sometimes if you know you can do it but you don't do it, you kind of feel like bad about it. Like, I know I could do it, but I'm not doing it. It's just like, now that we know how to do it, it's more of a reason that we should. And if you don't, then it's like you actually end up having regrets. That's one thing. It's almost like I'm excited about it, but at the same time I'm scared I'm not gonna do it, because then I'll get old and I'll be like, damn, I didn't do it. I didn't do it for myself. I didn't do it for them. That's part of it is positive motivation. Part of it is like not trying to have the negative, motivation. So not having to have regrets is another one too. Another reason, I think, what other reasons? Why should we blow up? I think we have the best team. I mean, I'm not sure if you guys probably don't, compare us with other agencies because you don't really know what's going out there, but honestly.
I do.
Oh, do you?
My friend works at this agency and she just works with 2 other people.
Uh-huh.
And she'll post it and I'll see it, and she told me she likes it.
Mhm.
But then it's just when I come here, it's like you guys are talking these numbers, and I'm like, whoa, I work with a bunch of bosses, they're all selling big numbers. She told me that that the sales stress her out because there's not enough, and then she's looking to get out of insurance.
Oh, really?
So her office and she works for State Farm is totally different than what I see here, and so I compare it to that.
Mm-hmm. Thanks for sharing that. Well, she's licensed. Let me know if she's.
I let her know, but she says she gets a bonus in December and she doesn't want to leave until she gets the bonus.
Oh, okay.
January.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect timing for us, anyways.
But yeah, so I see that.
Because it's slow for us.
You guys all sell, it's like
Mm-hmm.
I feel good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Winning team.
That's right. This is the winning team.
Yeah,
You know?
they're all hustlers. I love it. I like
Mm-hmm. And to be honest with you, maybe it took some time to get here. So
Yeah.
last year or even 6 months ago, there's so we're working on it. But as of right now, I feel like we have the best team. Like who could beat us? Emmer is coming back. Okay, so it's like we're gonna be. So that's another reason.
Number 1, so you got the best
Yeah, that's right.
And
You
it's
know,
been for a couple of years.
it's been for a couple of years. You know, so I really appreciate what you guys do. So that's another reason why we should blow up. Like we deserve to blow up. Like it's not.
Krispy Kreme donut.
You know, I was going to.
It's Friday.
Yeah, I feel like I'm feeding you guys poison though. I like feel bad. That thing is so. That thing is so bad.
Well, we go to the gym.
that donut.
Gotta be motivated.
Krispy Kreme and it was funny
And
because
Starbucks.
yeah, some people were like both, and then like Laura was like neither. I was like, oh, what a great answer.
I'll take a burger.
Damn.
Protein style.
So escalated quickly here. All right. Another reason why we should blow up. Why we should blow up is like, what else are we gonna do anyways?
It's our responsibility, our duty, and our obligation.
There you go. That's right. It's not only our duty, and we should do it because we can, but it's like, what else are we gonna do anyways? 3 years gonna pass no matter what. Like if we work hard or if we blow up or we're not, it's like time's gonna pass anyways. So it's like we wake up every day. It's like, why not go hard? Like, what's the reason we shouldn't? You know, I don't want to sit on my couch, collect unemployment, get fat. You know, it's like I just don't like that. It's just like I'd rather work hard and see what happens because I've seen it throughout my life that if I work hard in 3, 4, 5 years, things happen. So it's like the reason is like why we should blow up is like I would be like, well, why not? What else would we do anyways? We're gonna be getting older anyways. Might as well, you know, work hard so we have a better future. All right. And lastly, because we want to win. That's the reason. You know, sometimes it's like about money, but a lot of times it's almost not. It's like I just want to win. I just want to win. I just want to be known as a winner. I just want to be known as like.
We know that, Dan.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Jazz. But I'm just a competitive guy. You know, I just feel like there's more. You know, and what I want to share with you guys is that when you do win, you just have higher confidence about yourself. And when you have higher confidence, it's just a better. It's just a. I don't want to get too deep, but it's like a better life. Like you just feel better about yourself. You know, you're doing something. So that's what I just want you guys to do. It's just help you guys blow up, and to be able to do that, we all have to step up our game individually, and you know, prove ourselves that we are able to do this. All right, because we can. And again, once you really believe that you know you can, it's like you feel not right not doing it. All right, so let's get to 300,000 this month. That's the first goal. It may not happen, but if we do, I think we can do it. So that's the first goal, and let's try to do that, and then go from there. All right. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you, Blanca.
Okay, ready?